little bit different than you because, yes, it was my health. I actually started from my granddaughter's health, not knowing it could help me, right? But huge difference in my health and totally transformed my health. But I also signed up as a partner the same day
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, I mean, like I said, you have nothing to lose. I know how I love this kind of business. I've been in other businesses before similar to this. So I love the business model and, you know, just being my own boss, having that flexibility. And I will tell you at the time, and this is something I didn't realize, but, you know, at the time, because I was at the height of my diseases and my autoimmune diseases, I couldn't have worked in a brick and mortar business 9 to 5. Are you kidding? I was crashed out on the couch hours every day. I couldn't hold my own head up. And so, um, it gave me that benefit so I could actually do a business, fit it in when I felt good enough, right? And, but then it just started transforming my health and now I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, I did sign up with the business right away. Just made sense to me from just a cancer nutrition class I was teaching, and it was all about antioxidants and phytonutrients. So because of that, the product made sense to me right away. And of course, what it does is it starts you on this journey, not only a health journey, but on a learning journey. You know, I mean, just the whole world, especially the United States, we know so much more now than we did 5, 10, 15 years ago about nutrition. And sure, we used to think it was important, but now we know it's almost everything. It's a lot. You know, I mean, you just can't be healthy without proper nutrition. You can't
Right.
have the healthy cells.
Yeah, I
So,
totally agree. And most of my friends know. And again, if you want to reach out to Lydia about her health journey, ask her how it's helped her autoimmune. And then with me, most of my friends know I'm a brain tumor survivor. I had brain surgery, went through all the treatments to relearn to walk again, everything, and then it came back, and I had radiation, and which made me so sick. And after that, I was like, okay, what am I doing wrong here? What am I missing? Because I was working out all the time in the gym, trying to eat to be skinny. And I realized I was not really eating for health. And what I found in my research was, like you said, we need the antioxidants, we need the phytonutrients, and we need it from food, not vitamins. And then when a friend told me about Juice Plus, how it's actually food, it's raw fruits and vegetables, I was like, this makes total sense. And I went to an event, and like you, I was going to get the products, and I wanted my kids on, and they get it free. Kids get it free, and I wanted my husband and me. And she's like, you know, if you want to save money and get the best price, join as a partner. And it was $50 at the time. And I was like, that's a no-brainer. And I signed up right away. And it was so easy. And of course, I didn't really dive into the business at first. It was more for my health. And that's how a lot of people come in, wanting better health. And the best way to get better health is to add more whole food, plant-based nutrition. So that's how I started too. And then the business. Let's talk about the business, because that's what we really want to talk about. You said it gives you freedom. If you're sick, if you're recovering, you can lay on the couch and work from your phone. You can work when you have the energy, when you have the time. And one thing I love, and you were in another company before, and I was too, I've always done something. Like I was a school teacher, then I retired when I became a stay-at-home mommy, and I still call myself a stay-at-home mommy, right? But I remember everybody in my church started selling Mary Kay, and I was like, this is so fun. And I would go to the parties, and it was a good time. And I think I started when I was like 7 or 8 months pregnant. I don't remember, but it was so much fun. I remember going to the parties, and I had my baby, and I was winning all these awards, and they were like, okay, you only need like 12 more people, and then you get a card. I was like, oh my gosh.
oh my God.
I was like, do I really want to do this? And it just hit me. I'm not really a makeup person. I love it. It was fun. It was a great company, great people. I loved everything about it, doing the parties and all that kind of stuff. But there were some things, of course, that weren't as great. And I know now things have changed. But I started getting into fitness and health. And then fitness is what I was into. And then the health came because it was a need. It was a desire. Really, I wanted to prevent my children from ever having problems. And then once I made the decision to work this as a business, and what brought that about was I tried to go back to work at a normal 9 to 5 job. I got a job as a health coach, and I worked for the state of Tennessee and the state of Georgia. And I had my degree in education, but they said that's perfect because you want to educate people. So really, that job, I only lasted 9 months because it landed me in the ER because of the stress.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. I told my husband I'm allergic to work. I'm allergic to normal jobs. I can't do it. And that's when it hit me that this Juice Plus company that I was already part of, and I had a few customers. I wasn't really working as a business. It was more of a hobby, a way to get a discount. It was, kind of like a Costco membership. And that's what I tell people because there's no quotas. There's no, um, you don't have to order a certain dollar amount. You just
Right.
get what you
No
want.
minimums.
No minimums, yeah. And it was just so easy peasy. But then I thought there are a lot of people making good money in this company. And I believed in the product. I knew it worked. We are the most researched nutritional product in the world. And the company's been around 50 years. So there's longevity, there's character, there's integrity. So anyway, when I landed in the ER and we couldn't figure out what was wrong except for stress, I was like, I can't do this job anymore. And that's when I decided to work Juice Plus as a business. And that's one thing I wanted to let people know. You decide how much or how little you want to do. And it all adds up. You make a difference. If you help one person get healthier, doesn't that make it worthwhile? That's what
Well,
I
that's what
love.
keeps you going. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like at the beginning, my customers would text me their experiences, and I'd be like, at first you don't have that, that belief, maybe 100%. Like, really, it's making that much of a difference? And then when you keep getting those messages from people and it's changing their lives, how could you not continue? And I mean, years ago, I worked in hospitals doing, I was teaching a lot of classes and doing a lot of one-on-one diet um, instructions. And I had such burnout. You know what I mean? I got really burnt out, but I still loved that whole health aspect of it. So
Mm-hmm.
this was perfect. But I'm like you. I used to be with another company, kind of a direct sales company. And, we had to buy catalogs a couple times a month. I had to buy all new catalogs because the pricing changed every 2 weeks. You had to get in your car and deliver things. And and then when you're delivering, you have to buy bags and samples.
Yeah.
And you start every 2 weeks in the hole, like down in money. You know what I mean? And so with Juice Plus, we don't do any of that. The company does all that for us. So you're never in the hole. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. I was going to say too, I'm still using the makeup that I used to sell. I still use it because I love the skincare. And my lady that I buy from, she literally drives in her car to my house. And we usually sit on the porch for, 10, 15 minutes catching up
yeah,
because she's my friend and I
sure.
love her. But I don't want to do that for every customer.
I mean,
So I
that's
love,
fabulous for people that like to do that, but that's not for me.
yeah, me neither. It's too time consuming. And yeah, I just don't want to do that. So what I love is our company is network marketing. You share with your friends and family, they share with your friends and family. It goes on like that. And then it's direct sales. Thank you for the thumbs up. And so the company, you just share the product and educate people. And you don't have to know everything. We have doctors, nutritionists, dietitians, physical therapists, personal trainers doing videos to help you learn. And we just share the information with
Right.
those who want it. Not everybody's going to want to get healthy. Some people want to eat cheeseburgers and get a shot and they're happy. But for those people who really genuinely want to improve their health, you share with them. And then when it makes sense, they're ready to order. Sometimes it takes years. I've had people follow me for years. And then finally they realize I need more whole food, plant-based nutrition. I can't eat enough. So I'm getting this. And then they start. And you can start as a customer or a partner. And I want to talk about a little bit more about being a partner because right now it's $10 and you get a website and you have a back office and you get all this free training online. And then whoever you sign up under, that person wants to help you. And we have a system So if you want to earn bonus money, you can earn a lot of
Yeah.
bonus money. I'm just saying, I did not even know that was available when I signed up. And then once I made a decision, it was like checks, checks, checks. They just kept rolling in, but it was easy for me because I was passionate about sharing. And then when you reach certain promotions and levels, you get higher commissions and you can earn really as much as you want. It's really as much as you want to work for, because it is work. But if you don't really want to earn a lot, you just want to get the best price maybe for you and your family, then you can do that too. So the options are there and the system's there. And I just love helping people. I have, like, I'm thinking of one mom. She's had 3 home births and she didn't want to go back to work. I met her when she was pregnant with her first one, and now she's a stay-at-home mom. That is something you cannot put a price tag on. And I always tell people I'm still a stay-at-home, yeah, and this I'm still a stay-at-home mom. And the story yesterday, I got to share one quick story from yesterday. My son called me. He's a grown man. He's an engineer. He has a great job, but he needed my help, and I was able to drop everything and help him. And that meant the world to
Right.
me. And the funny thing is, my grown up daughter called me and she was like, "Oh my gosh, are you home?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was saying she needed help. Anyway, she lost her key, but she found it. I mean, it was so funny. But I was like, I'm so glad I can still be a stay at home mom and hopefully one day a grandmom. But yeah, you can't put a price tag on that flexibility and being there for your family. That means so much to me.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's just great to have that option. Not everybody wants to do that, but we help with our kids, our grandkids, because we can and we want to. And I can take a month off here or there, or the winter off, and travel and still have access to my business when I need it or if somebody needs it. But it's not like I'm committed every day. I have the flexibility to work out within my day when I want to, or play pickleball, or whatever is important to you to fit into your day. And not just for that, but so many young people now, I mean, everybody's struggling financially. They say you need $10,000 more this year than last year to maintain that
Wow.
same lifestyle, and nobody's just going to get a $10,000 pay increase. So a lot of young people are looking for maybe a second job. And how do you do that? There's only so many hours in a day. But this is something, even if you have a full-time job, you can do this, the flexibility to work it in those stolen moments or whenever you can. And again, you work as little or as much as you want to.
Right.
But I'm just so grateful that to have the option to be able to do this and the flexibility to do other things.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Now I can still teach my fitness classes because I love that. You know how much I love it. If I don't work out, I start feeling a little depressed. So it's my happy pills. So I can still teach my classes and then share my products with those who are in my classes, with my neighbors, with friends I go to church with, whatever. And that's how we do this. And it's really amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. I have a customer, in fact, she got amazing results. And then she came to me. It's like, Angel, I'm really thinking I may have to go back to work, but I don't want to go back to work. I think I want to be a rep. And so I was like, absolutely. So signed up as a rep, got her first promotion, bonus, and raise in one day. I mean, it's that easy. And then, I mean, now it's just conversations, it's helping people, and it just rolls like that. So once you make a decision, you can do anything. I
right.
really believe that. You can do as much as you want. So right now, like I said, it's $10 to join. So why not? I mean, like I said earlier, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It just
Right.
makes, yeah,
And I know a lot of people don't, and again, not to compare us to anybody, but a lot of people have been turned off from other companies. Like I know, like in this business, 9 years, no one has ever called me or messaged me to say, hey, you need to order more. Your team needs to sell more. It's never happened.
never.
In other business I was in, our team had to sell $34,000 a month, or you would drop back down to your previous level. I mean,
No.
we don't, no one has ever put that pressure or anything like that on us. And you don't have that risk because our promotions are permanent. But it's just, and again, the community. Because again, even though no matter where you are, you could be living on an island by yourself, but you're not alone in this business
Right.
because people like, we have sidelines, we have support, we have other people that say, hey, you know what, maybe I don't know this answer, but this person has this message that I could share with you that answers all your questions. All we do is connect. We don't have to know all the answers, so
Exactly.
yeah.
If you know that fruits and vegetables are good for you, that's what Juice Plus is.
That's
It's
all
fruit.
you need to believe.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
you need to know.
Right.
And then you, when you're telling your friends about it, you get your sponsor or your sideline buddy on the phone to help you explain it. Somebody who's been doing it longer than you. You don't
Right.
try to do it by yourself. I try to tell people that all the time. You're alone, but you're not alone. I mean, this is your business, but you don't have to know all the answers. It's so easy. And I love, we have a new CEO. Our founder, Jay Martin, is in his 80s and he started the company 50 years ago. Isn't that awesome? And then he, changed and gotten better over time. But now we have a CEO because, I mean, when you're in your 80s, you can only do so much, right? And he is so like, the technology is getting better. It's getting
Yeah.
fast.
Right.
He wants everything grandma approved. That means if you're a grandma, you can get on your phone and put in orders and change things, whatever. So I love that our company is really picking it up with the technology
Staying with
side.
the times. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so anyway, we just wanted to hop on here because Lydia and I, we chat a lot and we were like, we need to share with everybody this great promotion that our company's having. Also, if you sign up as a partner and you get that first promotion, which is easy peasy, you could just get your family on the products basically. Then you're going to get $100, of course, a bonus, but also $100 worth of samples to give your friends and family to share. And then, of course, you earn more commissions and so forth and so on. So I do really love that we have that opportunity. So y'all reach out. And again, if you want to know more about our health journeys, reach out to Lydia or me, and we're happy to help you. Is there anything else I forgot?
You know, and again, we're on a mission to inspire healthy living, and I think so many of us just feel that we're mission driven, and I think it's because of this business. I think the more you see how you're helping other people, and when you improve someone's health, you improve their life, and that's what keeps us going. That's the motivation behind it is changing people's lives, and I mean that's bottom line why we do it, right? So
Absolutely.
absolutely.
You're
So
not. I mean, and I'm getting older. I mean, we're aging, and when you start thinking about, okay, I only have this many more years left to live, don't you want to make an impact? Don't you want to make a difference in this world and help the future generations? Because sadly, our health is declining because of the toxins in the air and the food and it's just the way things are. And so, if you can help change someone's life and help a mom stay home with her kids, or help a child not have asthma and diabetes and heart disease, I mean, that is what it's all about. So, I agree. I agree. We're on here. Our mission statement is we inspire healthy living around the world. And that's what we want to do. And by the way, it is a global company. So we're in 27 countries. So you don't just have to help your neighbors and the people you go to church with. You can help people around the
right,
world.
that's right. So
Amazing. Yes. All right. Well, thank you for Lydia for being on. I
thank
appreciate it.
you, Angel. Love being together and chatting, and thanks everybody who joined.
Yes. Bye, guys. And I'm going to save
Bye.
it on my page.